I own a 2DS. I want a new 3DS XL. Had this been 2016, I could have gotten this for a steal. But it's not 2016. It's 2026, where inflation and greed roam wildly online. And with videos like these popping up on my homepage, I figured it's now or never to fulfill my childhood dream. So join me as I dig through the vast internet to find one of these suckers. On Amazon. I never said I'd dig deep. Okay, I lied. I actually do have two other apps in mind. First one up is Walmart, and already it is not looking good. $2,000 for a Pokemon Sun and Moon 3DS. Are you kidding me? There are some reasonable prices for the regular 3DS XL, but it just doesn't have the C-Stick function. $260, $260, $1,400, $350, $350, $259. This is actually one of the listings that I hate the most. On the surface, everything looks fine. You know, it's just a 3DS XL. It says XL on the back there, and that's the US model. But when you actually look on the title in the corner there, it says restored Nintendo 3DS XL/LL. And you're thinking, okay, that's fine, and maybe it'll just let me choose my model, right? And then you scroll down and there's nothing like that. Meaning you could be living here in New York or California or something, get a 3DS, and now you got to go through the hassle of region locking. I don't know the specifics, man. I just know it's complicated. And you know what's weird? A lot of these keep saying that they have just 5 reviews or less. It's like all it took was a sample to figure out that these things are scams or something. So these are the reviews for a $300 red new 3DS XL. First one, off to a great start. System came in a little late, but it works amazing and was worth the wait. It was a new 3DS XL, which is exactly what I wanted, but it wasn't labeled that in the item description. All in all, well worth the money. Good on you, Hayden. Martha, another 5 stars. Device is in great condition, and it says it's restored like new. This could be promising. 1 star. Received incorrect/cheaper item. We ordered a red 3DS XL. We received a hot pink 3DS. My son ordered this with his own money. Highly disappointed. There's a big price difference between the two, as well as differences in functionality. I hope they'll make it right, otherwise this was a scam. Martha, you liar. Oh, wow, the rest of these reviews are all just bad. Scam, don't buy, company said like new. When got in mail, opened it, it was scratched as top screen was damaged, so please explain like new. These 3DSs are making people so mad they can't even speak properly. You know, even if this red 3DS was $300 and worth the risk, I'm pretty picky, and I want the black console, so. Moving on. You know, I should have known Walmart would have unreliable sellers, but Best Buy, they're the place to go for technology. Let's do this. Okay, yeah, I should have just started on Amazon. Now this is what I'm talking about. Multiple options for the black new Nintendo 3DS XL. The very first one says $430, but we just have to check the other options. Look at that. $440, $450, $490, $500, $520, $1489. What the? Oh my god, you know the worst part? They don't even have free delivery on any of these. The $1,489 price has $15 shipping. That's okay. Well, it is listed as new, so that's probably why. But 3DS 2015 technology. I don't think that's worth it, man. I'm a little curious as to how some of these sellers are going to justify the prices. So I opened up a couple of descriptions, and we're going to read them together for the first time. $500 and $6 delivery from Elite Gamers Unite. That's how you know they're good. Authentic black edition console with serials number matching original box, stylus, manual, tray insert, and third-party charger only. Console outer case and screens have surface wear. Console has no cracks in sight. Tight hinges, sound is good, all buttons, touchscreen, and 3D looks great. And they even supply us with a little bit of pictures. Oh, it's in box. Okay, the box is cool. You got the AR cards. Those are all probably piling up a landfill somewhere. At the very least, Elite Gamers Unite gave us some pictures. I can't say the same for Best Toys and Games. They really kind of cheaped out and just said, come with new 3DS XL black console. Console screen's in mint condition. It has few scratches on the shells. Stylish and official AC adapter. Doesn't have original box. For more money, you aren't getting the box, but you are getting the official AC adapter. So I guess that justifies it. Even less justifiable though is the over 1,000 option. It doesn't even have a description. It just says it's new. which I guess if it's new, there really isn't much to say about it, but come on. At least show a picture, at least give somebody the proof that it's real instead of just the stock image that it always shows. And that's something you always have to be careful about, because when you're looking at listings like these with the official company in the corner, a lot of people might be too naive and think that it's just the official company. Okay, it's coming straight from the company. Like, oh, Mr. Nintendo's gonna ship it to me personally. But that's just not the case. So it's really all just a matter of pick the lesser of three evils, okay? You either get Walmart with unreliable sellers, Amazon with greedy sellers, or Best Buy with nothing. If it cuts to me waiting for a package, then you know I found a deal. And if it doesn't, damn, this is going to be a short video. After settling for an Amazon listing of $360, I waited patiently for 5 to 7 business days, until finally, the console arrived. I'm already a little scared. I guess I just expected a bigger box, you know, like maybe some like thicker cardboard, a couple layers of bubble wrap. Matter of fact, where's the
galvanized steel in this thing?
Don't let my nervous attempt at a joke fool you. This thing has to traverse 5 states to get to me. This is worrisome. Okay, no, but for real, let's just open this up because I don't want to jinx anything now that I said all that. There is bubble wrap. I lied. New Nintendo 3DS XL, not LL. I hate when they scam people and it puts LL instead of XL. And just to be sure, I actually scoured my room to find like one singular alcohol wipe because you gotta keep the merchandise clean. I think this expired. Why is it yellow? What the hell? Yeah, so after looking it up online, alcohol wipes with the yellow tint are pretty much fine as long as they're still damp, but I wasn't gonna take my chances and kill the damn thing on camera before I even turned it on. Moving on. Oh, it still has a stylus! That's great, actually. Okay, now, the big reveal. What's up with that? What is it? Oh, that's just a protector, okay. for a second, I thought they just let me have this broken ass screen. I will say the only bad thing is the circle pad. It's kind of like, I don't know, it almost feels like there's sand rubbing against the inside of it. I hope that doesn't mean like drifting is gonna happen with the joystick while I'm playing with it, but I mean the other buttons seem fine. I mean even the triggers, they're pretty clicky, like brand new and stuff. All that's left is to actually turn this sucker on. Get an up close and personal for this one. Where's the power button on this thing? No. Did I turn it off? How hard is this thing to click? Oh, wait. Oh, shoot. Okay, it's on. Everybody act natural. Wow. Oh, wait, the volume button is right here. Look at that. They did not take away the data on this thing, but it works. I mean, oh, wait, actually. Okay, the D-pad. As I was saying, what happens when I... Oh, that's sick. Okay, see, I've always heard about this thing being like touch sensitive. This thing doesn't actually move like the circle pad does. It's just kind of like a little nub where if you kind of like drag it with your finger, it'll move with folder 8. How many folders are in here? Okay, maybe the folders aren't that bad. They have Netflix on here. I'm gonna be able to transfer this onto this console soon and make this my primary. I've always kind of wanted my DSi XL to match my 3DS, or 2DS, I guess, but since this was such a unique design, it didn't really mesh well, but now I can actually have one that closes. So I was honestly super lucky not to get scammed. I mean, the seller could have easily sent me a pile of rocks, but this is proof that there's still good souls out there. Definitely be careful when looking to buy one though. My biggest piece of advice would be to look through all of the personal reviews that a seller has to see how reliable they are. It could be a little tricky when the sellers are listing multiple items, but as long as the reviewers are specifically saying which item they ordered from them, you should be good. And thus, our journey is complete. What can I say? It feels good to own the thing you've always wanted. All that's left now is to buy some of the larger 3DS games I missed out on. Holy shit, I should have just gotten the Switch 2. I haven't played anything in the last 4 months. If you really thought I was going to come back with a Switch 2, I want you to look at my wallet and ask me that question again. To be fair, I had college classes to focus on, but even with free time, it just wasn't as fulfilling as I thought it'd be. For many years, all I had was that blue 2DS, and the goal of one day owning the new 3DS XL that all my favorite YouTubers had seemed impossible. But that only made my desire for it to grow. And at some point, the 3DS lost any chance of living up to that desire. This handheld sits in a carrying case all day and night, but it's not like I ever take it anywhere. I think I had more fun filming that January portion of the video than I ever did playing games with the 3D on. I didn't want to have such a somber end to this video, so I decided to give the 3DS one last shot since writing this portion. And while it'll never compare to an alternate timeline where I got this version as a kid, I'm starting to regain that childlike wonder toward the games like when I first experienced them on my small 2DS. Just because I'm not going to play the new 3DS XL every second of my life doesn't mean I have to think I wasted my money. At the end of the day, this wasn't for me. It was for the little boy who just wanted the latest and greatest for once in his life. I really should have gotten the Switch too.